If you fight for your limitations, then you get to keep them. Today, I want to talk about how mindset, how your self-talk can impact your career as an actor. That's one of my favorite sayings, because you know how much negative self-talk we do? I mean, I think it's everybody, not just actors. But actors are particularly adept at this negative self-talk. I hear it all the time. I'm not right for this. Well, that's not up to you to decide. If you're not right for it, then don't go up for it. But why not go up for it? Why not make the role right for you? It's not up to you to decide sometimes. It's usually fear that's stopping you. You say that you're not good enough. If your coach, if your agent, if other people think you're good enough, you are. Insecurity is one of those things that just destroys actors. It doesn't come from a bad place. You don't want to be arrogant. But to be so self-deprecating that you stop believing in yourself and other people don't believe in you either. You don't want, when you go into audition, to say, tell me what to do. You want to show them what you can do. You don't want to be so timid and fearful that you're afraid. So, I'm not good enough. Somebody else is right for this, right? You've got a friend that you think is just perfect for it. Well, wonderful, but maybe you're good for it too. Maybe then they'll see your audition and they'll say, they were really good, they weren't perfect for it, but I think they'd be perfect for this other part. Don't worry about result. Result is so out of your control. If you look like somebody's ex-wife, if you look like one of the other actors in the show that your character's not supposed to be related to, if you don't look like somebody you are supposed to be related to, if they cut your character, if they change the age of your character. I've been on the receiving end of that sometimes. All of a sudden I get a part because they wanted to make it younger or older or something, back when I was acting. So these are not your things to determine. They're things to distract you. They're things to maybe save your feelings if you don't get it. Oh, I didn't get it. I wasn't right for it. We don't need to save your feelings. You didn't get it. 99% of the people who auditioned, maybe more depending on how many auditioned, didn't get it. Doesn't mean that they're terrible actors. Doesn't mean that they shouldn't be doing it. Doesn't mean that everybody else was more right. Who knows? Remember, your job is to create believable behavior. Your job is to bring your version of that character in the scene and take direction if it's given to you. And then you need to let it go. You really need to walk out and go, I did my best. That's if you're doing your best and you're not trying to do what it is you think everybody else wants you to do. And then you can let it go. And then you can move on and see what part is right for you. Things you should tell yourself. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to do my best. I am prepared for this. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to walk in. I'm going to let them meet my version of the character. And that's it. Then I'm moving on to the next one. It'll eat you up if you take every audition you don't get personally. Because hopefully you're going to go out a lot. And so hopefully you're not going to get a lot of auditions. And it doesn't mean that they're rejecting you. It means they're selecting someone else for whatever reason. They had one person who came in and read it, and they were fresh from France, and they had this wonderful French accent, and they went, ooh, I like that for the character. And then you watch it and you go, why didn't they tell me I could do a French accent, right? No, it was their time. It was their part. It wasn't yours. It's okay. There's a lot of rejection in this business. A lot. You don't need to heap onto it. You need to reframe the way you're looking at that. You got a chance to audition for something. There was a time when you never got an audition. You didn't even know how to get an audition. There's a time when your agent submits you and they don't want to see you. Your agent submitted you. Or you submitted yourself and they said, we want to see your audition. And you came in and you did it. And maybe you did such a good job, they gave you a call back. It hurts more the closer you get to something. I know that. I was an actor for 30-something years. I understand. It was almost me who got that big, major, life-changing role that changed somebody else's career. But it's such a win to get that close to it. It's such a win that it came down to you and this star. And eventually, if you keep doing the work, you keep showing up, you keep believing in yourself, it will be your time. And if that's too painful for you, then it's time to find something else creative you can do. And again, I think that this might sound very self-serving, but come into a class, right? If you only are working out when you're working, if you're a tennis player, you don't just play during a tournament. You practice all the time. If you're a painter, you don't just paint when you have a commission. So go into class or shoot a small film with your friends. Keep yourself from being rusty. Keep yourself from being desperate. Keep yourself happy and motivated. Be careful how you talk to yourself. It can really limit your trajectory in this business. If you fight for your limitations, you get to keep them. Be careful what you fight for. I hope you liked this video. We've got new videos every Tuesday. So hit the video on the screen, like, subscribe, comment, come on, give us some love. Okay. Can you hear that helicopter? Okay. Wait for the helicopter.